Hello, Vidargavia here, and welcome back to this Minecraft 1.18 Let's Play from the Obsidian Order. Yeah. Today, guys. Well, you see there's something over there that is new, and you can't see that, but behind this hill there's also something that is new. And you know what that means, guys? That means that I have had time to play, but I couldn't record at the time. So today we're going to look at what those things are, but you get a hint here. And I thought also we're getting a lot of projects now, right? We have a lot of projects that are spread over our world, right? Let's actually look at the map. So we're here with the skeleton spawner and the nano farm. Over by that brown speck there is that new thing. We have our main base sort of around this gray area here. And around this desert here, we have another new thing. And so we're getting spread out. We don't have any storage. And I can't really make any storage until I know where our base is going to be exactly. And I also need to decide on some sort of style. I need to develop this space opera style that we have. And also, most of our projects are undesigned, so they look like rubbish, right? And this here area is, of course, the prime example. So, I need to figure out what to do. I have some blocks here. We have concrete. Light grey concrete is a very lovely block, actually. So I have that. We have the smooth stone, which also is a nice futuristic looking block. With them I think cyan terracotta goes really well. But there's no color in this. And so I have two options here. I think cyan is a good color. But there are other colors that would work. We have that and we have this. Something along these lines is what I'm thinking for this room. And then we contrast that with the black glass here. And there's going to be tons of decorations in here. Like there's going to be tons of functions in here. There's going to be chests. There's going to be a bit of wood. I think maybe this, for instance, should be wood underneath here. Because this is like a library area. And yeah, well anyway, what I was thinking. So let's put a pillar in there. Let's put a pillar in here. Let's put a beam across like this. Oh. And then all of a sudden this is more of its own area, you know what I mean? So then this could have a wood floor. We can do something similar on this side. So this can have a wood floor and stuff like that. And then, yeah, we'll have to do something with the main area here as well, right? So let me faff around with this, and I will show you an abbreviated version of what has actually been going on the server here, what I've been doing. So I couldn't record, as in I couldn't speak, but I could record, as in I could just record my gameplay. So we'll do some sort of edit with some music here. I'm just gonna say, first of all, that it involves villager stuff, and the reason I wanted to do all the villager stuff now is because it's getting to the sort of the end of my holiday season here, and I wanted to get it done before the holiday is over because it's very time consuming. That over there is an iron farm, and then we have a villager trading setup as well. So that's what you're gonna see now. Yeah, so you have fun with that. I'm gonna kill these guys. And I'm gonna design the skeleton farm. Skeleton spawner farm. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. guys, we have an iron farm and we have the start at least of a villager breeding area and trading area. Now I don't like trading. I think it's broken. But you know, you gotta do it, I suppose, to keep up. So here's our iron farm. It's a very basic design. It's like the standard design, but we get a fair bit of iron here, and of course some poppies, lovely poppies. You can see the golems fall here, and if we go up, it's I thought of sort of like a scout outpost. It's low. It's sort of green. The villagers are in here panicking because Connie is here. This is Connie, the zombie. And of course we have some slabs here so that the iron golems only can spawn in the water. Very standard stuff. Right, and this here is the way I took the villagers to here. And yeah, so our base is over there. Let's run over there, right? This is active when we're at the cactus farm. So if we're sort of in that area, iron will keep trickling in, which is very nice. I'm thinking maybe our storage room should be up on this high peak here, or inside of it somehow, because that'll probably be the center of our operation here. But I haven't decided yet, so we're gonna have to wait. Now the other thing is, the villager breeding is way over there. It's not essential that that's active, you know, when we're running around in our base. It just needs to be active when we're there. And I have a very specific reason for wanting it where it is. I'll show you in a second here. So down there is where the breeder is. And look at this area. I think I might have shown this off before. This is such an amazing area. We have this crater here. It's almost square shaped. And I want to turn the surrounding area here into a place for the villagers, you know. I want them to have their little houses and their little shops and things like that. And then, I mean, look. You can see how I'm intrigued by this. So the breeder is going to be there. I'm thinking we're going to, of course, have some villager trading inside of that the sand thing here. But once we have the villagers we need, you know, we can have some fancy system that portions new villagers out to the different areas around here. So that whenever we're here, we'll get new villagers breeding and populating the city. And yeah, we'll of course get back to the style and things like that for that later. But it's my idea anyway that these guys are the original inhabitants, the native population of this area. And then the space opera high-tech magical community has come around, and yeah, they're sort of competing. Yeah, the breeder is super standard. They just have some food production going, and then the little tiny dudes, they fall down here because they want to try and get to the bed. And then they come here, and then they wait for me to grab a minecart and portion them out. And I'm just doing this manually at the moment. We have the fourth farmer here. I thought we'd have 4 farmers and then some other dudes here to begin with, but we can change this up. This is just sort of temporary stuff. If you go around here, you can see the breeder from the other direction. And I've forgotten the chests and stuff like that in there. And there you got the sort of windows they have. So I hope you enjoyed that little montage. It's not the way I normally try and do things, but sometimes needs must. And I'm super pleased that I have most of the villager, like the major villager moving is behind me. I'm super pleased about that. That's great. Okay, well, let's go and look at how the skeleton spawner turned out with our new developing space opera style. So I haven't done anything with the entrance yet. I need to do that, of course. But that was not part of the project today. So we come around here. I guess we need to enter from the lush caves because they're shiny. And I mean, this needs hiding and things like that. Anyway, we come in here. I need to probably have iron doors here as well. But we come in here, and this is the first impression here. Probably iron trapdoors here and here as well. Should be a good idea. I made a little shelf out of this here. Storage area. These are the lamps. It's I don't really have any good lighting options yet. So we got torches behind, trapdoors, and then a dash of color behind, cyan colored here. The whole place is surveilled. Okay. Surveillance is prominent, of course. And then we have a little computer terminal here. Where we can, you know, decide if the farm is going to be on or off and things like that. We can do our experiments here. A bit of a targeting screen behind here. And then, but then we have this wooden area here with enchanting. I still need to get some bookcases. I was actually not set up with sugarcane, so that's why I couldn't make the bookcases. And we have this area here. We have a different variant of the lamp here, just because this is the wooden area. And I wanted to light up the computer a little bit more, even though it was dark. Now, the roof here is clay, actually. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you think. And then we have a little board around the window here of concrete powder. Other than that, it's concrete walls and cyan clay floors. And then we have these beams that we put in place to begin with as well. Yeah, I think it turned out really nice, to be honest. I like I like the sort of oh, honestly, can you guys shut up? I like the sort of difference between the wooden stuff, which is just quite cozy, and this is sort of the lived-in areas, right? And the more strict science-y or science fiction-y areas here. That's I think gonna be one of the prominent themes of this style. The difference between the lived-in areas and the sort of non-lived-in areas. Yeah. There are some problems here, like we see these things here, and I ran out of clay, so we can't see the... You can see there's a little thing here where I couldn't put the clay in. Things I'll go back and fix. I could also move this back a block, which probably I will do, and have some storage along the sides here later on. But I think for now, this is good. Yeah. And I also think, I still have this silly hat on. I also think that it's time for us to wrap up this episode. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye!